For an example, sir, Herb, yeah? If there's a dead person next to me and I'm standing next to the dead body, in terms of the atoms and the constitution physical, are we the same?
No.
What's the difference?
You're alive, that person is dead, and there's no afterlife
But
for that person.
no. I said to you, that's an afterthought. The afterlife is an afterthought. But at this moment in time, I said on a physical level, the physical constitution, the atoms, and everything else, the cells, yes? Between this dead body and me, what's the difference?
That dead body turns to dust.
No. Again, if I ask you, again, in terms of the physical makeup, we are made up of stardust, you said. Yeah, but let's consider it to be atoms, etc. Yeah, we are a combination of atoms.
Right.
Some of us have coincidentally had the atoms gathered together in such a way that we are so handsome. Now, I'm not saying that about myself, by the way. I'm just making a point, yeah? But the issue is, between this dead body and me, if the physical constitution of atoms is the same, what's the difference?
Well, you're getting off my point.
Not at all. I want you to answer it, and we will get to it.
Creator.
Absolutely, I am.
Yes, but what's your evidence for a
Here,
creator?
look, when we talk about evidence, we have to introduce it and then discuss the evidence. I'm asking you, sir, Herb, the dead body is constituted of atoms. The living body is constituted of atoms. What's the difference between the two?
Well, one has life and can think and...
What is life?
Tell me the point you're trying to make.
I'll tell you what
about
the
that.
point I'm making to you is, if the Creator has informed...
You're saying if the creator...
I'm using the word if.
You're
Otherwise,
saying-
I can say the Creator has informed us this. Would you accept it?
I don't accept
You don't,
the
exactly.
creator.
That's why I said if the Creator. You see, there's a clear logic behind this, sir.
Okay, if
Yeah?
the creator...
First question, if I may ask, do you possess a Quran?
A Quran?
Do you have one?
No.
Muhammad, have we got one? A Quran? Quran. Please, can you get one? I want to give a present to Sir Herb. Yeah? You see, I will say something to you. Can I just ask you, what did you do in your working life?
I was a mathematician.
Of all the people, a mathematician? Excellent. As a mathematician, do you see order in the universe?
I see some order, some disorder.
Where do you see the disorder?
Well, we don't understand a lot of it with black holes and all.
Super. Thank you. But the disorder is not, it's disordered, it's because we are not aware of the information as yet. But for the information that you have possessed in your possession right now, she's a lovely lady, she looks like my grandma. She's hidden behind you. Yeah? No, the lady. Don't get confused. Yeah. Yeah. So the question is, from the mathematics and the universe that you are aware of, everything is ordered.
No, we don't know. There are thousands of galaxies out there.
Absolutely. Yes.
And there are problems with this universe too. So I wouldn't say the universe is ordered.
What I am suggesting to you, I would not even say the same thing, that the whole of the universe. But what I am saying to you is, so far, your life in mathematics has shown to you that there is order on a mathematical scale.
Now, as a mathematician, we start with certain axioms that we accept, and then we use logic to build theorems from that.
Yeah, absolutely.
It has nothing to do with order. It's just we accept certain axioms as true. They may not be true, but that's our starting point.
It's the starting point, correct.
What's your axioms that you're starting with?
I just told you, and that's what I was going to give you. You see, for me to start off the journey, for any discovery, I have to have the axioms. I have to have the starting point, okay? Now, if I am of clearly the opinion, and logic is leading me to that conclusion, that if there is a creator, by definition, it is the creator that will inform the creation of what the relationship ought to be, and why we are here.
Is your axiom that there is a creator?
Now you see, if I say yes, it's from a subjective perspective. I'd rather we keep it objective. And on that basis,
What's your axiom?
I will give you this, sir, as a present. My email address is there. I am going to say, because you are a mathematician, I am 100% confident that once you have read this, you will accept the existence of a creator, and you will also know why we are here. And the email is there, so if you
know what your axiom that you're starting with.
I started off with the question about why I am here.
That's and on not an axiom.
No, it isn't. It isn't. No, but look, if I say to you, yeah, when you use mathematical axioms, you are starting from a given position or an intended position. Which one?
Well, that's a given I'm starting with, even though I know it may not be true.
I'm starting with a given position. There is a creator.
Okay, so that's your axiom.
Yes.
And for people who don't accept your axiom, even if your logic is good after that,
yeah, absolutely. And that is why I am giving you something that is independent of us too.
And you think that will make me accept a creator?
Not I think.
Axiom.
If you are a mathematician, and you are, I can guarantee you will accept. And you know why? Not only that, sir, I know that as a mathematician, your logical processes will already be ready to accept it.
I've read parts of it. And
I want you to read the whole of it.
I've read the whole Bible.
Excellent. Now read the whole of the Quran. And I can promise you, my email address is there. I'm Shabir. Right. By all means, come back to me. It was a pleasure, sir. You look after yourself.
You too.
Lovely lady, look after yourself. God bless.
It wasn't really mentioned, but
I do apologize. Sorry, brother.
Wasn't his definition of disorder more in line with that which is unknown?
That's what he said, and then I told him about it, and he agreed with it. Yeah.
So since he's a mathematician and he wants to go on with science, shouldn't he like explore said unknown?
This is the problem. Yes. I'm sorry, brother. Your name?
Hazif Shah.
Hazif Shabir. Yeah. I'll tell you what the problem is. And that's what I was trying to point out, that unfortunately atheism is based on the very idea of how the Western world, and this is not a negative, how the Western world actually proceeds with understanding things. And so it was so funny that he talked about a tooth fairy and this guy comes along later and uses exactly the same. Well, if two believers came and used exactly the same, they would say you are indoctrinated. So it has now flipped. Yeah, and that is why I know that atheism is a primitive understanding of life, because if you consider it carefully, everything that you do in your life, you will know that there is purpose behind it. Yes. And then you turn around and say, well, everything else has no purpose. It does not make sense. It does not compute logically. Yeah. So, but at the end of the day, our job is just to give the message, and the rest we have to leave it to the Creator. Exactly.
I mean, if they don't figure it out for themselves, they might like become faithless when there's no outside information to tell
Absolutely. Yeah. And you see, I realized the gentleman who was sat last, Herb, I realized that he's genuinely asking, and he was. Because I know why. Life is coming to an end. Yeah. And every one of us, we have got it we call it the innateness of a human being, that the journey is coming to an end. Where am I going to go? We can all, pretend, once we die, we are going to go into dust. Inside, we know exactly how we think as human beings. Yeah? And there is nothing wrong. What is there to fear? At the end of the day, you are going to return to where you came from. How you denied it on earth will make the difference. But you will go back. Now, I realized that he genuinely was asking. And I also realized just in the conversation that he would not have read the Quran fully. No. And that is why I turned the conversation to give him the Quran, because I know as a mathematician, if he reads the Quran objectively, and that's the point I was making, I can guarantee you he will be guided. Guarantee. Because the Quran is an incredible collection of information. I call it a book for the understanding commonly. It is incredible when you put it to the test. The problem, unfortunately, is that even we as Muslims don't do it. Although the Quran is demanding it of us, it's actually saying, come on, test me and see. Yeah? So I was just telling my brothers here that, look, it's an incredible thing. I'm looking at it from the view that the Creator has made claims in the Quran. And He has told us verify the claims. And this is how you will verify them. So it is up to us to do it.
Sorry, Shabir, can we move under that tree?
After I've got totally wet, you are asking me to move under the tree. Yeah, it's clear.
I have to protect the camera.
Oh, sorry, not me. Forget about me. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Jazakallah, Shaykh. Keep supporting us, inshallah, my brother. Okay. Wa alaikum salam, brother. Are you okay? Sorry, sister.
Are you with any profit organization?
Oh well, I am. I had set up the Brain Academy. It's very recent, yeah. And inshallah, I'm also in connection with the OIC. That's the